Hey guys, I'm Marta Geek. In this video, I am going to share my top favorite Nintendo Switch game that I played during the month or during the year of 2020. Yes, it's about that time of the year where I share with you guys all the games that I played and enjoyed during the year 2020. Let's go ahead and get started because this is more than top 10. There's gonna be 13 titles here, so let's go ahead and we'll start with number 13, and it's WWE Battlegrounds. Yes, WWE Battlegrounds, I really enjoyed it. I know that a lot of people don't like it because it's arcadey and it's very different from the other WWE games that we wish we had on our console, but sadly that game they tried once and it totally sucked. But this game, honestly, I like it because it's very arcadey. It has a lot of action. The gameplay is over the top. I like the effects that you have in some rings. That some rings you can just jump from a helicopter, or other rings has like alligators on the outside. This game is also being updated like every couple months. Like recently, they just added some new characters, and I like it. I like the story as well. I'm on the last level of this story, which is kind of hard because it's like a Royal Rumble. My number 12 game is Doom Eternal. This is a game that just came out a couple weeks ago. Sadly, it only came out as a digital form. It got delayed very badly, but it is really good. I'm surprised how good it actually runs on the Nintendo Switch. Very nice and smooth. Yes, of course, it doesn't look as good as the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One version, but it runs really damn good, and I'm glad that it actually works good. Of course, I'm not even halfway down the road when it comes to playing this game. That's why it's on number 12. My number 11 game is Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. This is a very cool game style, like Dynasty's Warriors type of game, but of course with Zelda. And the cool thing about this game is that if you played and loved Zelda Breath of the Wild, this is basically like a prequel to that game. Story wise, gameplay wise is totally different, but the only problem with this game that I don't like is that the frame rates drop a lot, especially when you're playing in portable mode. But I still like this game. I still enjoyed it. So yes, that's why it's on my number 12. My number 10 game is Super Mario 3D All Stars, and the number one game that I've been playing from this collection that I really like, that I didn't play before, is Mario Galaxy. That game looks really nice here on the Nintendo Switch. Honestly, it looks as good as one of the recent Nintendo Switch games. So that's one of the reasons I am really enjoying this game. Of course, the cool thing here is that it comes with two other Super Mario games, Super Mario 64 and Sunshine. And for the price of just one game, you're getting three great classic games. Of course, they're not as upgraded as a lot of people wish they were, but honestly, if you're one of those gamers that didn't play or didn't have a Nintendo back in the day and you missed these games like I did, you will be enjoying this. So I'm honestly, from this collection, my favorite one is Mario Galaxy. My number 9 game is Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. Yes, this is a very cool and awesome game that they came out this year. Nintendo came out this year. And what's cool about it is, of course, that you play with a real car. And it comes with Mario or Luigi. I hope that they actually in the future come with more cars. I really think they should at least come out with a Peach one, and a Bowser one would be awesome. But what's cool about this is that you can make tracks around your house, around your living room, and it has a lot of cool effects when you're playing. On the screen, you can actually see all these awesome effects that you see on a normal Mario Kart game, but you see it in your living room, and it's so damn cool. Setting it up is very easy. One thing that I recommend is if you're playing this game, of course it's not cheap, make sure your floor is actually nice and clean. That way the cars can run nice and smooth and there's nothing that can stick into the tires, because then you're gonna have problems with the kart, and you do not want that. But I'm glad that Nintendo actually came out with this idea because it's kind of unique. My number 8 game is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered. This is one of the best racing games, in my opinion, that came out this year on the Nintendo Switch. What's cool about this game is that you play as a cop or you play as the driver of a normal badass freaking car, and you're driving around big different cities, the country, and so on. It looks really cool during the night, during the day. What's also cool is that you can use like power attacks towards your enemy or your cops or whatever, like power strips, like EMP stuff, and it's really cool and it runs really nice here on the Nintendo Switch, which that's why I consider it one of the best racing games on the Switch, because graphic wise, in portable mode, at least it looks really damn nice small screen. So yes, my number 8 game is Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. My number 7 game is XCOM 2. This, of course, is a very different game type of game compared to all the other normal games, because this is like more strategy type of game. And I really did enjoy it. It was pretty cool that you could play with a whole bunch of different kind of characters. Beating the enemies and the cutscenes are actually pretty damn cool. I remember trying to play this game and on the PlayStation 4. I never finished it, but here on the Nintendo Switch, I actually finished it and loved it. So yeah, for me, XCOM 2 was very enjoyable. I spent a lot of hours in this game, and it's one of the most played games during this year. That's one of the most hours that I spent playing a game. So yeah, XCOM 2 is my number 7. My number 6 game is Samurai Jack Battle Through Time. This is a very awesome game where you play as Samurai Jack, and if you play the TV, you most likely are familiar with the storyline. I believe this is a unique storyline, and it's canon with the TV shows, I believe. Let me know in the comments if it's not. But it's really cool. The gameplay style, I really like it, because you're basically a samurai beating bad guys up, beating bosses up, and using samurai swords, and even normal freaking assault rifles and weapons and all that. And all the missions and locations that you go at are very different, and I just like it. I love the combat style, the way it works when you're doing grappling, when you're doing the sword attacks. It's so damn cool. Also seeing your character grow up or upgrade, it's very nice. So yes, my number 6 game is Samurai Jack. My number 5 game is Paper Mario Origami King. Now for me, I never played the prior Paper Mario games. This is my first Paper Mario game, and I actually enjoyed it. A lot of people didn't like it, especially the combat style. I remember hearing a lot of people complain about the combat style, but honestly, I think it gets better as you keep on playing. It gets better. The combat gets a little bit more complicated, especially when you're facing a lot more enemies. And with the boss fights, I think are actually pretty cool here. I like the effects of the papers and the leaves when you collect them. It's so damn awesome. The confetti, the way everything flies around, is so damn cool. And I think it looks very colorful. The story is really nice and funny. So yeah, my number 5 game is Paper Mario. My number 4 game is Catherine Full Body on the Nintendo Switch. Of course, this game is a port, and I didn't think I was gonna like this game because the gameplay is very weird, but this game has a very awesome story. It has a lot of great actors acting here, like Laura Bailey and others, and it's really damn awesome. This is a game that I skipped when it came out on the PlayStation 3, I think it was, and it was supposed to come out on PlayStation Vita, but it never did here in the United States. I think it actually came out in Japan, but here in the United States, it came on the Nintendo Switch, and wow, this game plays perfectly in handheld. This is one of those nice puzzle strategy game. I think that's what I would call it, puzzle strategy game that you can play on the go, and it is really damn awesome and satisfying when you beat it. It can get very hard, but it is totally worth playing just because of the story. So yes, my number 4 game is Catherine Full Body. My number 3 game is Tokyo Mirage Session FE. This is an awesome game that I played when it first came out this year. I never played it when it came out. I think it came out on the Wii U. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong or not. But this game actually came out early this year, 2020. And I got it because the combat sound was kind of weird, and I think there was like very slow. There was not too many games that came out early in the year, but I got addicted to this game. I got addicted to the game just because of the story. It has a great, awesome story. The combat is very unique. I love the RPG style of this game, and the power up, the attacks, the Wow, the all the awesome stellar attacks in this game is so freaking amazing. You Some of the characters can actually sing, so sometimes they do like a music video, and it looks really cool when it jumps to that art style, and it is just amazing. You can just walk around the I think it's Shibuya. I don't know, I forgot the name of the city, but you can actually walk around the city, enter stores, and buy some upgrades for your character, buy some clothes for your character that actually affects your powers, your health, your ability, your bars, everything. And it's really damn addicting. That's the cool thing about this game, is really damn addicting. I loved it, and I spent, wow, I think over 100 hours playing this game. So yes, Tokyo Mirage Session FE is a game totally worth playing if you like RPG games and you never played this game before. My number 2 game is a game that I just finished a couple days ago. Immortal Phoenix Rising. I played this game on the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. I bought it first on the Nintendo Switch, but I loved it so much that I had to buy it on the PlayStation 5. That way, when I play in TV mode, I actually am getting the full awesome experience. But in portable mode, this game shines on the Nintendo Switch. I think it looks incredible on the Nintendo Switch, considering that it's a port from, and it's a port that's running on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X, and all that, and it runs really good. The combat against the bosses are awesome. Saving and doing missions for the gods are awesome as well. The last mission was incredible. And it's very colorful world where you can just explore everything, all the locations. I love it. It feels honestly like a God of War meets Assassin's Creed meets Zelda Breath of the Wild. It's like all those 3 games had a threesome, and this is what came up. So honestly, Immortal Phoenix Rising is my number 2 game of the year. My number 1 game is most likely an obvious choice that a lot of people might be thinking and bored about hearing that how good this game is when they never even tried it or give it a chance. Yeah, it's Animal Crossing. This game is just amazing. What can I say? It's a game that just keeps getting updated. It just got an awesome update for winter, which now everything's nice and snowy. You can see like pine trees that are decorated with lights. It's really beautiful looking game. I like it. I like the fishing. I like the going through the museum and seeing everything that I've caught so far. I like building my island, making some changes to the ground, making some rivers, building houses for new people. It's so damn awesome. It's so damn awesome, and it's very smart as well, because when you come back after you haven't played for a while, people are like, what the hell were you? What the hell were you? What the blah, blah, blah. And they start arguing with you and all that. And it's really damn cool. So this honestly is my number 1 game of the year. And this is one of those games that once you get it and you get addicted to it, it's hard to get rid of the copy, even if you think you're done, because there's going to be so many updates coming to this game. Because remember, there won't be another Animal Crossing game coming out anytime soon. So this game will be getting updates all the way through 2021, and most likely in 2022 it might still be getting updated. So yes, this is my number 1 game of the year, Animal Crossing New Horizons. Well guys, that's it with my list. Let me know in the comments what you think about my picks, and let me know in the comments what are your favorite Nintendo Switch games that you played this year, okay, that you played and that you enjoyed this year. It doesn't have to be an Animal Crossing or some of the picks that I chose. It could be any other game. Let me know in the comments, guys. Till next time, bye bye.